Welcome back to Awake and Bake, where we get high vibes and talk about the universe. I'm your host, Danny. If you're new here, hi, I'm Danny. I'm a psychic and a stoner, and I love to combine the two. We're kind of gonna do that today, but before we get started, first off, I don't wanna hear shit about, oh, your acne is showing, your acne is showing. My skin is fuckity fucked up. My skin is not happy. I ruined it myself, ate some food I shouldn't have eaten, used some products I shouldn't have used. But since today's subject is not bullying, I don't wanna hear shit about it. For today's video, you're gonna need a couple things. First, you're gonna need something to drink because I will not be responsible for you hooker whores being dehydrated. Drink whatever you want, pop, juice, milk, beer, I don't really give a fuck. I'm drinking ice cold water. Pause, look at my nails. It's giving fairy garden vibes. Next, you're gonna need something to hit if you're a gardener, like the internet makes us say and censor ourselves. And guys, I don't wanna get age restricted, so that's what we're gonna do. I am hitting my new high 90s. This one is gonna be another hybrid. It's the Mango Mania. Ooh, and you know what? For a hypomanic bitch like me, I love that. So, for today's episode, I want to talk about the rise of bullying, the rise of bullies, if you will. And look, I know they've always existed, and I don't need to talk about bullies are bad and bullies come in all shapes and sizes. We know this, but I can't help but feel that after a certain person was elected the first time, bullying became so much more normalized, and it made people feel a lot more brave and comfortable just doing it out in public without getting jumped, without getting their shit rocked. That's where I'm confused. We need to bring back jumping bullies. We need to bring back defensive assault. Okay, so here's what I want to say. Adult bullies, much different than kid bullies, but also not much different at all. It's very confusing. Now, I didn't have a ton of experience with like a childhood bullying experience. I had one bully in high school and like grade school, one, and they were my best friend. So it was a little bit weird. But other than that, my dad was my biggest bully my whole life. So once I became an adult and then I like got out of the arts in terms of like theater and dance as a career choice, not like as a hobby, but like trying to pursue it and go to all these auditions and stay in the know and like connecting with everyone. Once I quit doing that and I kind of like went into like the quote unquote real world of working, holy fuck, I said adult bullies are real and they are everywhere. So if you have been feeling personally victimized by adult bullies recently, raise your fucking hand. You are not alone. Take a hit. So while I do love to blame our current president for literally anything that I can, and I will take every opportunity, I'm not gonna pass this one by, but I also wanna acknowledge a lot of bullies were just mean ass little kids that turned into mean ass adults because no one probably ever dealt with them, okay? Do with that, dealt with them as you will, interpret it however you will. But y'all know me and my pattern recognition, it's one of my many autism skills, one of my little traits. I have noticed a pattern about these fucking adult bullies and like really just, it helps me feel a lot better because I realize they literally are intimidated by everyone around them and the only time that they don't feel intimidated is when they know that other people fear them. And it's so strange because it's like, you know, you offer like nothing positive, right? Like to the group. It's almost like they don't realize that everyone around them fucking hates them. And a lot of people pretend, oh no, I don't hate them. They're fine, because they're intimidated. They're scared of the bullies. And that's like what a bully does, right? They intimidate people so that they won't speak up or say shit. But at the end of the day, literally everybody hates these people. And I think they know it and they hate themselves. But there's a kicker to it, right? These people actively hate themselves and also have a superiority complex. They literally think that you should respect them. They're better than you. While literally in their mind being like, well, I actually only feel this way and I'm actually only doing all of this because I fucking hate myself. I don't, at the end of the day, like who the fuck I am. And if I had no friends and I had nobody afraid of me, I'd be a lonely, miserable bitch. And it can feel so fucking frustrating, especially when this happens in like the workplace or like your friend group where it's like, okay, other people are around to witness what the fuck is going on. And it seems like, oh, no one's doing anything or nobody's really saying anything or we're kind of just like letting it happen. But I'm here to tell you, anybody who's like letting it happen or pretending they don't see it or writing off excuses for it, writing off like it's a fucking tax break, lol. Just when you're like, damn, I know that some people are probably noticing this and I wish that they would like say something, stand up for me, or at least like stop allowing this behavior to continue, right? But 99.99% of the time, the people who allow this to happen or who are like, well, that's just the way that it is. That's kind of how it always is. You just let them do their thing. Don't get on their nerves or whatever the case may be. These are such weak people, and the truth is there are far more weak people in the world than you realize. Like some people, we always say like, oh, how could you do that, or how could you be okay with that? Are you evil? It might not even be that they hold the evil inside of them and that they want to like push the evil to happen, but they are so fucking weak. They care more about not getting caught in the crossfire than they do about doing what's literally right and not even that hard to do. It's literally not hard to not be a bully or to stand up for people. We just make it seem like it is because we're like so self-absorbed and like, but what's gonna happen to me and what will others think? I literally don't care. I literally don't care. I literally only care about stopping injustice from happening. But we have a word for people like that who are really concerned about, well, what's gonna happen to me? I'm scared what's gonna happen to me. We have a word for that where I come from in Price Hill, Cincinnati. We call you a fucking pussy. And I don't mean like my yus. I mean like a pusillanimous, which means a coward. Look it up. And after you look it up, bitch, take a hit, okay? And I'm taking mine right now, goddammit. So yes, I have experienced this, but also I've been seeing it happen to so many of my friends recently. Bitch, I have friends all over the place, okay? All over the country, all over the world. And I am seeing so many of them from all the fuck over go through the same type of thing. And I'm noticing it's literally because one person is a bully and then the rest of the people around are so fucking weak, or they just want to be picked so bad because if the bully's not giving them attention and like saying, oh, you're important because you're my little minion and you do what I say, then those people just aren't important anymore. Those people don't feel important until they're given some kind of protection or attention or validation from said bully. They don't want to lose that because without that, they go back to being a nothing in their own eyes. But because they're not the initiator, they're not the one who originally had a problem with anybody, they don't see themselves as a bully. Meanwhile, they're literally just as bad. There's quite literally no difference between somebody who's besties with a bully and allows it versus the bully itself. Like, y'all can both suck my clit. What I'm going to say is not about what you need to do. You don't need to do anything. I mean, I always say remove yourself from a situation that's not serving you. Like, I'm not one of those people that's like, bloom where you're planted. Like, you have to fix your situation. Don't run away from it. Literally, no. Not every place is for you. Get the fuck out of there if it's not for you. I don't give a fuck. Uproot, get out. But what I do want to say is take care of yourself. Be true to yourself. Get the fuck out of there if you have to. Talk to HR if you have to. Tell somebody like, hey, you're not gonna fuck with me, or tell your friends, hey, I don't like this. I don't think you're my friend if this is what you tolerate or think is okay. But then more than anything, have peace knowing, one, you're not a bully at the end of the day, and two, at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is all bullies and mean people will turn on each other eventually at some point. Then they're gonna be left lonely as fuck, and they're gonna be like, oh, I kind of want to reach out to like so-and-so, and maybe I can bond over being like, psh, now that we got rid of that mean bully, we can be friends, right? Literally, no, bitch. I'm a fucking elephant, and an elephant never forgets. Okay, take a hit, but I want to be serious for a sec. I'm not saying hold a grudge, right? I'm saying respect yourself. We don't hang out with people who show us on once or more than once, especially, that they don't give a fuck about us. They don't respect us. They're not going to stand up for us if need be. And we don't like that. You know what? Let's end it off on a positive note. Even though society does often reward this negative, intimidating, bully behavior, especially more and more given who's running the United States, but also if you're not in the United States, I feel like this corruption and bully energy is happening literally everywhere. I'm not everywhere else to know that, but let me know in the comments if you're not from the United States. I'm sure there's still like horrible shit happening around the world, and for some reason, I feel like it's on the rise. The good news though, even if society doesn't handle it, karma will, bitch, okay? Your next life, whatever you're reborn as, reincarnated as, whatever, in this lifetime, energetic bullshit's gonna come back to you, baby, it's not gonna be good. It's not. And don't let me run into you, because that's not gonna be good either. I always joke though, I'm like, I don't fight. Like, fighting is like really not my thing. What I will do is hex your ass. I will masturbate so that I can manifest and use my masturbating magic once I orgasm and already have scripted out something that is just for you bullies. You wish I was kidding. I'm literally not kidding. But everything that I ever masturbate and manifest on always happens, so that's all I have for you guys. I just wanted to say, if you've been experiencing a lot of bullying, especially adult bullying, or if you've noticed like mean bitches are just on the rise, you are not alone. But stay true to yourself and just know karma's gonna get their ass, okay? Please like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your grandma, and as always, stay high.